St Ignatius of Antioch was born in Syria about 35 AD, around the time that Jesus was crucified. He was the third bishop or patriarch of Antioch and a student of St John. He is best remembered as a brave shepherd of his flock who suffered martyrdom in Rome around the year 110 AD. In the early years of Christianity, St Peter established a church in Antioch in Syria, a country adjacent to the northern border of Israel. He became its first bishop and patriarch. The believers in Antioch were a very important group and their faith was strong. In fact, it was in Antioch that the followers of Jesus were first called Christians. When St Peter went on to Rome, he appointed a pagan convert, Evodius, to replace him as the second bishop of Antioch. According to tradition, St Peter appointed Ignatius as the third bishop of Antioch after the death of St Evodius. St Ignatius was also known as Theophorus, which means God-bearer, and he was certainly true to his name, because he was an outstanding example of the good shepherd that was needed in those days, bearing the love of God to the people of Antioch. The Roman Empire was ruled by Domitian and Trajan during the time that Ignatius was bishop of Antioch. Domitian was the first Roman emperor to deify himself while he was alive, calling himself Lord and God. He expected everyone living in the empire to worship him. However, the Christians refused to obey the emperor's edict, so Domitian continued the severe persecution of Christians, begun during the reign of his predecessor Nero. It was during these persecutions that the book of Revelation was written by St John. After Domitian, Trajan became emperor of the Roman Empire. Even though Christianity remained illegal during Trajan's reign, he was not as brutal as previous emperors. He forbade searches for Christians and did not allow anonymous testimony against them. However, Trajan did say that any person who refused to make public sacrifice to the Roman gods was to be put to death. St Ignatius publicly refused to offer sacrifice to any Roman gods and urged his fellow Christians to follow his example. When Trajan heard about Ignatius' defiance, he had him arrested and sent to Rome. While on the way to his martyrdom, Ignatius wrote a series of letters to his community in Antioch. In the letters, he presented the Church's teaching on those aspects of the faith that were being challenged by non-Christians, including ecclesiology, the sacraments, the role of bishops, and celebrating the Sabbath. 7 of his letters are still in existence today. He died a martyr in Rome in 110 AD.